Hey, how you doing today? My name is Ricardo Cordu, and I want to welcome to episode number 3 of What? Coaching. And so I wanted to dial in today and come back on and talk about some things that I've learned when it comes to being a business coach, and just here and there when it comes to day in and day out livelihood of being a business entrepreneur. And today's topic I want to talk about is timing. And the reason why I want to talk about that is this week, or just the weeks that I've been doing the business coaching, there is some things out there and a lot of teachings out there about timing and how things should work in the market and things like that. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because when it comes to timing your business, it really depends on your concept, your idea, what kind of business you want to do. And being over hasty or not understanding that to get your business to be a well-oiled machine is something that just doesn't happen overnight. And the reason why I say this is because if you're trying to open a brick and mortar business and you may have some finances but not all the finances, you can't expect your business to be open next week or next month sometimes, or even 2 or 3 months, or even a year from now. Because if you have a concept that needs to be developed, that needs to be tested, that needs to be built out so your ideas and your concept can be done right, then your time management and your time window of your product or your idea is going to be either micro or macro, depending on how big or small that actual business concept is. And so here's some businesses that you maybe can start right away, like life insurance. Once you get certified and take your test, but that still takes time because you got to study. You got to put that time equity in, that sweat equity in when it comes to learning a new skill set, passing your test, and then getting contracted with the right insurance company. And so that still takes time. Some other things that people will do, they'll start a social media business, or they'll start a t-shirt business. They'll start all these different kind of quick, fast, and low budget businesses, which I understand, but it still takes time to do it right. When it comes to the t-shirt business, having the right type of shirt, making sure you have really quality designs and all your licensing and all that stuff correct is very important, so people won't come after you and come back at you. And so you really have to be mindful of your time when it comes to your business and how quick you can open it, or how quick you can go to production, or be quick to start selling. It just depends on your product. And so I just want you to slow down, really begin to put on paper, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, so you could begin the process to understanding what kind of business you have. Is it just a self-ran business? I've learned very quickly that doing business on your own is no fun. So the quicker you can create a position for somebody else to do some of the work, delegate some of the work to them is very important. But a lot of people, I would say about 70 to 80% of people, do not have that written into their business plan. Having somebody else run their business, training somebody up. That's the reason why people are so quick to get burnt out, because they don't have they're like, nobody else can touch it. This is my baby. And I understand that mindset, because you don't want somebody to mess your idea up, or mess your business up, or your brand name up. But you can be the face of something, but at the same time have somebody in the background doing other things. That some things just takes you out of the loop. Like I remember I used to sit down and I'll do all my designs, I'll do the website, I would do the material, doing all these different things. It's time consuming. So to be able to say, okay, well, I have my content, so what can I divvy out to somebody else to review the editing, the review, the reading, some of the stuff that I need to do on the side, I can get somebody else to do some of that stuff, right? When it comes to the website, I don't have to do every website I do. I can have somebody else build a website, So, there's some things that I just realized that, man, I can't do this consistently and be able to sustain it for long periods of time, because burnout is real. And so I want you to be thinking about, whatever business that you have, and especially if you're working on doing a brick and mortar storefront or growing to that capacity, you have to begin to understand that timing is everything, and that being mindful of your time will become even important as time goes. So the first thing I would say to you is, after you write down how you want your business to function and what the big picture is of where you're going, the second step is to be able to step back and sit and see who else around you is doing a similar thing business-wise, and see how successful they are. If you can network with them and maybe sit down with them and spend some time with them to see how they're doing things, that's even better. Sometimes you might have to offer to take them out to dinner. Sometimes you might have to pay them for them to mentor you or coach you. Whatever you can do to get that information, to get that knowledge, I'm telling you to do it. It's worth the investment. Investing in yourself, investing in your time, investing in your knowledge and your wisdom is so important, because as an entrepreneur, to take things to the next level, every time it's going to take you investing in yourself, investing in others to be able to grow to the next level in life. I was reading some information about Black entrepreneurs and saying that there's over 2 million Black businesses in the United States, and that 1% of those businesses have some type of loan or funding from their business in the first year. And so I began to ask myself, so if only 1% is getting loans, and that tells me the other 99% is doing it on their own, and I'm just like, wow. That really let me think about some things. That one, I would say a lot of times we don't have our financials in order when it comes to our taxes and having our bank accounts and our savings accounts, things like that, in order. That's probably one of the main reasons. And then I know there is a percentage of where, some of the banks that people are going to, that historically not lending to people who are in a certain tax bracket, unfortunately, that is known out there. And then also just the sheer not having a plan, not being able to put a true business plan together, or not even having the mindset just go pay somebody to do a business plan for you to help you look good on paper. Not keeping up with your expenses when it comes to your sales and things like that. These things are very important, because for you to move forward to the next level, you're going to have those core things done. And then you have to manage your time correctly and begin to not only you build up a level of expectation, but you also build up a level of experience and seeing that, okay, so this is month 2, this is month 3, this is month 4. So by month 4, I should be here based off of the momentum and the system that I've created to be successful in my business. And so, I just wanted to talk about that, because your timing, when you start your business, how you run your business, how you grow relationships in your business, all these things run together. And I just want you to be successful in that next thing that you decide to do, or that thing you're doing now. I want you to be able to get it on paper, make it make sense on paper, and then then put the expectation on the results that you desire, your heart's desire of what's to happen, that faith, that next move in your life, right? Then do that stuff. But I just want you to get it on paper so you can see it, so you can know what to inspire to, what to have faith upon. It's just a great practice. But my name is Ricardo Cordu, and I wish above all things to prosper and be in good health, that your days are the sweetest honey, that your life bring you much joy and much laughter. Remember, life is love and love is life. You're on the winning side, and I thank you for joining me on episode 3 of What? Coaching, and I'll see you next time. Love y'all. Bye-bye.